And if y'all don't remember anything I say, remember this here. This could be you. I never thought at 55 years old, from Brooklyn, New York, that I'd be sitting in a Texas garden.
Jungle.
A Texas jungle. Listening to wildlife with a German Shepherd. I had made plans to go see her on Thanksgiving, but then I got locked up, and I never bounced back from that. I haven't seen her really in 30 years. She should be 30 now. Last time I seen her, she was 2 years old. I love her. It's kind of funny to say you love somebody you don't know, but I feel for her, and I feel for it. I think about it all the time.
We disconnect with our family members not because we don't love them, but because we're embarrassed to like talk to them and not have good news to tell them or have them worry. And the longer you don't call your kids or your parents, the harder it is to pick that phone up and break the ice.
People are mad, and people are ashamed, and people are scared. That area was a couple of 100 feet on the other side of the creek. It was really amazing just to look at, with all the clothes and the garbage and everything, and how people had accepted it.
It was troubling.
And it bothered me because I said I wasn't raised like this, so OCD, I couldn't see myself sleeping with garbage all around me, clothes, and people walking back and forth all night. That was uneasy and unresting. To actually watch people, use the bathroom, 10 feet away from you. And the baddest part about it all was that it didn't faze anybody. People had it became a normalcy.
Desensitized. Homeless people are very hard on other homeless people too, and it doesn't really make sense, but they steal from each other all the time.
If you do have core values, if they're not deeply rooted, everything that matters to you will be plucked out of you. And it's amazing when you see a person give up. The transition from, I don't care to fuck it. And that's just what it is. Once you get to that level of thinking, where nothing matters and it is what it is, it's a hard road back. It's not unusual to hear a person say they haven't eaten in a couple of days. I get food stamps, thank God. So when the food stamps run out, there's an area, because I get food stamps but she can't. So my food stamps last for so long. I have, but I don't. I've eaten out of the dumpster, the chicken, thank you Church's Chicken and Popeyes. But they've been nice enough to put it in bags and separately, because they understand. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, how I'm gonna get there. I have no ID, but everything's supposed to be all right, When you deal with the VA or the government, you can't miss appointments. And being here and having to go to Metropolis or being in Metropolis to make appointments, it sounds easy, but it's really not that easy when you don't have income or you get behind in dates. You're gonna do a lot of things that you do in order, repetitiously. I just made a new word up, repetitiously.
I think that's a real word.
I think you're right. That's not a new word.
It's new to me, repetitiously. One missed appointment could possibly set me back 6 months or start me all over. It becomes overwhelming sometimes when you look at what you need to do compared to what you want to do.
It can be depressing, really.
And that's where it's checkmate. I got to always remember, I had a room, I had a shower, and I always hold on to that thought of, okay, I have to get to this other level first before I can move to the next level. And as you get used to being homeless, and the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, time doesn't matter. And that's when you have to take a total recall and realize I don't wear a watch no more because it doesn't matter to me. To actually go through time like that and it's just living is dangerous and scary. If I have to be the voice of the silent majority, people are grateful for the people who do help. I always think positive. It could always be worse. That's what I always say to myself when things really get bad, and they can get bad. But I always know that as long as I can get up, the next day I take what comes in the next day in full stride. You know, I sit here and I'm watching the sunset, and it'd be nice to have a two-story brick home behind me, and I'm sitting out here with the missus, or the mistress, either or.
I'm doing fist bump.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You gonna age gracefully. You all right?
I hope so.